Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Monika and I, in case you didn't know, are relocating to Tenerife. We don't know how long for. We know it will be probably for at least 8 months, but we got no idea how long for after that. And we have been driving for about 2.5 hours to the port of Dover on the south coast of England, because this is our first stop on our trip to Tenerife. Let me explain. So Ipswich down to Dover is our first drive, 1.25 hour ferry from Dover to Calais in the north of France. From there, drive through the entirety of France north to south, entirety of Spain north to south. That's 1,500 miles. We then get a ferry from the southernmost point of Spain in Huelva, and that is a 38-hour ferry from the south of Spain all the way down to Tenerife and the Canaries. And you can see something that looks completely out of place there, and that is the little Fiat sandwiched in between a gigantic row of lorries. And it seems that we've got here so early. We're only up with the lorry drivers at the moment. It's quite a sight though. I'll do a proper walk around. Maybe, should we do it in France? A proper walk around. In France we'll do a walk around, but we've got the Fiat, the trailer, the Bonneville. Oh, I'm excited. That's it, leaving England for the first time in about 11 months. Blue skies, white cliffs of Dover just there, and an absolutely average breakfast, but it hits the spot. It's good enough. When we get off, our aim basically, when we get off, it's an 1.25 hour ferry now. When we land in Calais in France, it's always a lot longer with the trailer, but our aim is to get to, by the end of day one, get to the northernmost part of Spain, to at least get into Spain and then find some accommodation then. So that's our aim for today, probably 11 to 12 hours driving, I think.
Teachers and Captain Morgan starting at £10.29. Not forgetting our commercial freight driver customers.
Okay, so it's now 7:30 in the morning. We woke up at 2:30. We had 2 hours sleep, and I'm worried because I've got a whole day of driving ahead and I'm already absolutely shattered. So they've got Starbucks, but it's not Starbucks that you make properly. That's a very bad coffee. Don't let the Starbucks sign fool you. That's not a good coffee, but need that. They say it's medium, but large coffee. It's large, really. Down that, hopefully that wakes me up, because we've got a full day's driving ahead. And last time we did a big journey, Monika ended up driving most of it because I was basically fast asleep in the passenger seat. So I have to actually pull my weight this one and at least drive half. We are now 1,900 kilometers away from Huelva in the south of Spain. Been driving for probably about 2.5 hours. Need a break just to check everything on the trailer's good, but let's give you a walk around front to back. Start at the front. Okay, so Fiat 500, 2009 model with 177,000 miles on the clock. And I don't know how it does it, it just keeps going. The tow weight limit for this bike, I think, is 300 kilograms, and the weight of the motorbike is, I think, 220 kilos, trailer's 50 kilos, and with the rear rack and full panniers, because the car's so full, I think that would take it to very, very close, if not a little bit over 300 kilos. So the car is fully laden, but it has been serviced very briefly. So as you can see, Monika and I
You can open the boot.
Shall I open the boot? Monika and I spent 2 hours yesterday.
I think more than that.
Where's more? We hoped we'd be able to get everything we wanted in, but we ended up just unpacking, putting stuff back in Monika's mum's flat and leaving. It was almost 50% of the stuff, wasn't it, that we wanted to take. So this is absolutely everything full to the brim of what we own, and it was so unpleasant filling the car. But if you look at the rear wheel on the car from a side profile. That's pretty low. There's almost no space there at all. Okay, and round to the back. This is a 150-pound trailer that we bought last year for our tour of Italy and Spain. 150 pounds off eBay, and it almost fell apart. So it really does work very well. It's very simple, just clicks onto there. You've got the wire there for the rear. This is the ramp that we use, and that just clips onto the back here. You can see this all broke last year, and I decided, instead of buying a new one, to gaffer tape it up, gaffer tape a new number plate, and I've just found out that the indicator isn't working. So it looks very homemade, and that's because it is quite homemade. I've just added a new tyre. We're good to go. Like, everything's good. All of these are completely tight still. We've got, in fact, actually, we've still got a long, long way to go, almost 2,000 kilometers. Let me know, will we make it to Tenerife with the setup that we've got here? Will the Fiat make it to Tenerife? Write your comment before you finish watching this. We don't know how many parts this is going to be, this YouTube series on getting to Tenerife, but let me know before you finish watching them, will we make it with the Fiat to Tenerife without breaking down?
She's my what?
Well, this is smart. We've just arrived, middle of the countryside, and we haven't opened it yet. This is the first time. So these look like fairly new chalets. I think there are 3 of them. 69 for the night? Yes. 69 for the night. I don't know what to expect here. I haven't even seen the pics. This is all Monika. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Single bed. So that's the view. And this is just open countryside. So much corn, vineyards, and what's the third thing they grow? Sunflower seeds. Massive fields everywhere. Okay, so bed, sofa, table chairs, kitchenette area. Oh, please have some English channels. It looks like they may do. Great for cooking and stuff, so that's perfect. We'll go to the supermarket, which I think they said they have, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know if it's open.
Hopefully they've got a little supermarket. Loo. Actually, this is bigger than I thought. Proper bedroom here. Yeah. And a shower room there. That is that perfect?
Sheets.
Oh. Oh wait, here we go. Pour lit de place. Loisir. Sheets, I think. Is that sheets? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sheets. Perfect.
Okay.
Sheets, everything. That is perfect. Okay, we're going to go and get some food, but what a perfect little setup. I'm so hungry. Well, it's about 10 o'clock now and we've been up for about 20 hours and Monika has very kindly cooked us some pasta, so we'll have that now. Have a couple of glasses of the wine, and I've just been really enjoying replying to your comments from the Harley Road King video. So insightful. Thank you so much for sending those through. I've been loving every single one of them. But that's it. Gonna go and chill out now, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning. We're actually only 3 hours away from Spain, but we'll catch you tomorrow morning when we wake up for day 2 of this journey. I was really hoping there would be bright sunshine, but never mind. What you can't sense in the video is the freshness of the air here. It's so... just love the old little French cars. It's so nice, so fresh, middle of the countryside. And I thought, because the neighbours have gone, I thought I'd show you this setup, because if anyone is just considering a new angle of business or a new kind of life, look at this. So this is a plot of land that's about as big as a normal plot here. All the plots are about the same size. And I was looking at this and thinking, God, this is a superb business idea. So there are 3 of these chalets, one behind the other, all on a standard plot of land. They cost, I guess you'd class this as now not on peak season, because it's mid-September, so summer's gone. So you've got 3 of these, all exactly the same. This is our one, I showed you yesterday. I may even show you one more time. You've then got the next one there with a dog in there, so clearly they're still there. Maybe they've gone out for the day. And the other one just behind it. All of them, all of them, as far as I can tell, are rented out at 70 a night, 70, 140, 210. That's just the back of it, that's how they look. So that's the kitchen window, bathroom window, and kitchen window, loo window, bathroom window there, and just sliding door. Incredibly simply made, incredibly simple. Wouldn't cost too much to make one of those, but just everything you need and nothing more. Very, very well thought out, really good, very comfortable. I thought that's a brilliant business idea. 210 a night, minimal cleaning to do, and you never meet the owner. You know, they just leave the key in the little key box there, right next to the Bonneville's mirror, and that's it. That's a great little business idea. 210 a night. I bet that's booked every single day of summer. And, well, it's booked now in mid-September as well. Fully booked, every single one of them. Great little business idea. May not be sunny, but it's still so peaceful. Birds singing, beautiful little spots. Just picked up pain au chocolat with some bread, coffee, orange juice. Head off in 20 minutes for, what do you think? I think it's going to be another 8 or 9 hours on the road. Yeah. And you know what? Just when you have a good sleep, you wake up fresh. Oh, there's nothing I like more than a road trip. I'm just so excited to get on. And the great thing about Europe is every single country you go into is completely different. In France, for example, 60% of the cars seem to be French, and then you go into Spain, completely different. Every country is so different. It's so exciting touring around Europe. Well, the French are famous for their bread. Oh, that's some delicious bread. Really, really delicious. Checking out, as usual, 10 minutes late. But that's it. You know, when you get a small light trailer, it may be cheap, but the good thing, it's very easy to manage by itself. So just hook that on, that like that. Done. They're actually, once you get used to it, we were pretty scared, weren't we, initially, but once you get used to it and start using it, you even forget it's there. Like, we were just driving along doing about 85, 90 miles an hour. And you just forget, oh my God, got a trailer on the back. They're brilliant, aren't they? Yeah. For getting a vehicle around, they really are amazing. And so easy to live with. So let's hit the road, probably do you think 3 hours before we stop next? I'm so excited. Welcome to Spain. This is the first services from, or since leaving France and getting into Spain. So we're going to stop here, grab a bite to eat, and then head off probably for about another 3 hours or so. And as soon as you get in the service stations, or as soon as you get into Spain, the service stations, very, very different feel to the French ones. You can immediately tell you're in Spain. I'll flip the camera here and show you what this one's like. Here, they're all so unique, like this one, little table, football table here, lounge and seating area. Monika's just popped in before me and she's sitting over there with a view of the sea and mountains. And then you've got showers and things here for the lorry drivers. And coming through back here, you've got Little shop, place to eat. Monica working over there in the distance, and that just on the edge, there's Monica waving there, and that on the edge is a sea view, but it's a perfect little spot, got Wi-Fi and things. Little shop, just to catch up with a few emails, and then head off in an hour or so. Monica and I have been learning Spanish on Duolingo, so every night we've got our app and we're there learning Spanish. We started with 0 level of Spanish, couldn't say a word, and now we at least understand a few things, and we actually could understand the waitress for the food that we wanted, couldn't we?
Yeah.
How fun was that? It's incredibly rewarding. So my aim, I don't know if Monica will agree, but by the time we leave Tenerife in, let's say, 7 months or so, I really want to be fluent in Spanish. And that's a great motivation, because we were just there and we actually understood what she was talking about. I'm excited. I'm really, really pumped every day. Our spot for the night, northern Spain. Let me run this side so you can have a look at this. Beautiful spot. Actually, we did hope we'd be in mid-Spain for the night, but we're in northern Spain. We got the whole of Spain to get through tomorrow, but what a spot. Let's give you a tour, because Monica has spent the past 2 hours while in the car on booking.com trying to find a really nice place, and we are...
Delighted.
We're delighted. Let's show you. You ready? I did want Monica to do the house tour, but she was too shy. So please, I promise you, I tried to get Monica to do this, but this is just on the outskirts of a town called Burgos, northern Spain, and you never know what to expect. But when we got in here, we were absolutely blown away. Stunning, beautiful, super modern, and after a long day's travel, you just want somewhere that's really easy to live in. You don't want to have to try and fix something or have cockroaches running around. So this is a dream. TV on the side, little kitchenette, so we'll go to little later. It's pots, pans, microwave, hob. Oh, that's the extractor there. Area to sit with this view, that's so Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dry fields with gently rolling hills, absolutely beautiful. What are the sounds in Spain?
So quiet.
So quiet. They've put a lot of effort into this place, interior design, haven't they?
Yeah, they
it's
have.
really nice, like the quality and style of the tables. It feels like it's less than a year old.
I think they are from IKEA.
That's from IKEA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you noticed that, you actually
Yeah.
wanted that. And all the lighting as well.
Yeah.
It just makes it so nice, doesn't it? Spotlights in the walls. Cannot be more than a year old that this has been done. It feels like we're actually one of the first people. And then the bathroom with that sliding glass door. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
You did a good job with both. Should we go and... Okay, I've actually driven every single mile for the past 2 days, but Monica then cooks in the evening, so will you cook?
They have a deal.
Got a deal. Back from Lidl, and I really meant to film some of the alcohol prices in Spain. I think it's about the cheapest place I've ever been for alcohol prices. €1.80, €1.50 for a bottle of wine, 6-pack of beer, about €4. Incredible value. I think Monica and I worked out that we're probably about 70% of the way down now to the port of Huelva in Spain. So we'll wrap up the video here and do part 2, the final part, from tomorrow morning onwards. So that's it. Thank you so much for coming on with us for part one. Please do give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.